Two Ghosts 2 is now live. Streaming The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, Special Edition, Skyrim SE College but Magical. Surprised Face, Preset Pack available. Number Skyrim SE Number Skyrim Mods.
Okay. I'm here. Good old hump day. Yeah, well, it's hump day. Who gives a shit? Let's get on with it. Cool. Alright. Alright, that'll do. Alright. I'll tell you what, I just want to double check something. Interesting. That didn't do anything. I do need to have a look into that and see why it's not working. But oh well, I will carry on as is for tonight. Oh yes, and I need to sort out my checkup tab, as I like to call it. It's my checkup tab simply because it means that I can keep an eye on what's going on. And for some reason, I've said this probably before, but I'm going to say it again anyway. Sometimes you have random days when, for one reason or another, it doesn't want to ban people, for an example. And I'm like, well, that's stupid. That needs to work instead of being useless. But oh well, it's just how it is. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's that sorted. Beautiful. Yeah, okay, I need to have a look at my commands and why they're not working. I'll tell you what, if you guys give me 5 minutes, I might do that right now. Oh, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. Alright. Stream elements. Oh, wrong one, wrong one. I'm not even interested in that at this second. I just want to make sure that my fucking chatbots and stuff work. Which is this on? This is on YouTube. Alright, cool. Custom commands. Should all be active. Yeah, looks like it is. Interesting. How odd. I will have to... check things out. Huh. Okay, fine. You know what? I will quickly do a test, and I won't use Restream's chat system. I will load up... Oh, let's just go Twitch chat this time. And we do exclamation mark mod list. Oh, for God's sake, really? Wants me to log in. No, you know what? I'm not going to use that. I will just use the doc. Ah, I don't have it. Fuck. Oh well, I will just do it on my own stream page. This is why I have a copy of my stream open in the background. So I can just do, and for an example, what? Boop. There you go. Stream Elements has now popped it up. And here we are. Great. Yay. And it sends me to the Google Doc. Yep, and it's all there. Beautiful. Good to know. Huh. How weird. That wasn't working before, but now it just seems to be like, okay, I'm going to work. Great. Very helpful. Anyway. Should be fine. Ooh, wait a minute, what was that? Boink. Settings. Huh. Okay, cool. I will have to have a look at that later. Cool. Sounds good. Right. swap over to a version where it's me. Ugh. Hello, everybody. What do? So yeah, commands do work, which is good to know. I actually need to see if I can set up some timers because might come in useful. Because timers are cool and helpful. There we go, put that there. Oh, that's the only annoying thing about the ground control chat box is if I'm doing a multi-stream, I can't send a message in it. I can only look at it. That's why I have it open on my restream with OBS. But oh well, that's unfortunate, but it's how it is, and I have to deal with it. Anyway, I was mucking around with mashups earlier today, having a bit of a problem with it, trying to make sure that everything fucking worked. But for some odd-ass reason, I was having an issue with recoloring an outfit, and yeah, if I can just, where is it? That one? Yeah, the image here, for an example, this is the original. No, it's not, or is it? I can't remember. I don't remember whether this one's been modified, so. But yeah, I was having a real problem trying to get the red to work. Like, trying to just select the red. Because there's little bits of red in the border right here. Which sucks. It's very irritating. But hey, I've got that issue and I need to sort it out. Oh well. Ah yes, these are the parts of a mashup that I was mucking around with earlier today. For the Wood Elf character that we're playing at the moment. I need to grab the XML file out of the Ember Skies mod. Oh, that's all textures, my bad. I am El Muppet. There we go. We want meshes, armor, DD Ember Skies. And of course it's not in there. Of course I'm going to have to go through overwrite. I hate having to do that. Just because it's overwrite and there's everything in there. Oh well, it's meshes, armor. Oh. DD Ember Skies. And we go down to the... It's not the hood, is it? It is not. Chest armor? Also not that. Skirt, that's the one. Because it's a weird one. The cool... It's actually sort of weird, but it's also sort of cool at the same time. It's like a top into a skirt. Which kind of works, actually. I kind of like it. That's why I decided to use it. But seriously, the annoying thing, as I was saying earlier, is like there's little bits of red in the gold around the edge, which I guess it makes it look more realistic and all that lot, but it's irritating. because it means that you can't easily recolor it. So I am a little miffed about that. But hey, that's what happens, and I have to deal with it. Yay! So we do is we block copy that as per usual, and we paste it into these, save that, save that. Don't need to worry about saving the other one because it hasn't been changed at all. So we should be able to just go in game, load up the character, and it'll look fine. Hopefully. So this is going to be like my first ever foray, or whatever you want to call it, into mashups with Dark Duckler's gear. Or Duckler. I don't know how to say their name. I'll just call them DD for the time being, because I don't know. And it's all right. It's not too bad. It's just I need to figure out how to recolor it without getting too mad at it. If I'm going to be honest. You actually going to wake up, Skyrim? Or have I not woken you up? I can't remember. Ah, here we go. Ooh, spoopy music from WoW. As always. I gotta admit, there's one thing I cannot fault Blizzard for, is their music for their games. Music for their games is incredible. Only reason I've ever muted my in-game music is because I've been using my own music for myself. And the big main reason that I kept it muted was I remember playing through Icecrown Citadel on when I was younger and playing it. That music is good, but it is so repetitive. It actually gave me a serious headache, and I was just like, I am not leaving the music on for that. It didn't work. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. This is it. Interesting. Tell you what, let me just go and build it in Outfit Studio just to make sure that I've got the right version. And then we can have a look-see. As basically with this one, I'm redoing a previous outfit that I liked, and I thought, you know what? I just wanted to try rebuilding it, see if I can make it look better or different, more particularly. Okay, yeah, that looks like it. It should be fine. All right, hit build. Process successful. Good to know. All right. And that is the one, and that is the XML file for it. Click on both of those, hit enter. Yep, there we go. Okay. What the fuck? You know what? I'll remove that too. And just block paste. And hit save. Alright. Should be okay now. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Run the game. And then it should be okay. I hope. I might actually use that outfit for a mage outfit that I want to make for the same character. Which I haven't done yet, so I'm thinking I may end up doing that tonight. Because here's the thing, I know I'm going to have like the common mage gear that I've already made for my characters. Which I still need to balance at some point. I'm not good at remembering things like that. But yeah, once I've done that, hopefully we can make... I like making interesting and unique character outfits for specific characters, just because it's just fun for me. Take off the extra skirt. Yep, that's working fine. Okay, that's good. Alright, good. Now I want to make the mage version of this outfit. And I think I'm going to try and make it at least semi-Skyrim in the fact that it's going to look a lot more covering. This is not designed to be covering at all. It's designed for like Hammerfall and Hammerfell and Almahan kind of area. But yeah, now that I know that this works, I'm happy enough to move on to something slightly different. Okay, I don't need those two open. But what I do need open is the Ember Skies texture file. I'm just going to rename this Hooded 2. No, I'm going to rename it to Hooded Original. And whenever I make a new version, I'll just adjust it. Okay. I'm not sure how well this is going to work, actually, now that I think about it. God, it goes through all kinds of crazy. Ooh, I might try that. So we're going to save this as just Hooded 2. Within folder 3. Right. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to do this yet. I'll leave that in there, but I will come back to it later. I haven't even joined the college yet, so let's go and do some more stuff in Skyrim, I think. The goal today is going to be the college. I'm not saying that I'm going to get in, not going to start. Yeah, the goal is to get to the college. I am going to start it soon. I just want to make sure that everything is going to be working relatively well before I commit to anything. Because here's the thing. If I'm going to get constant crashes tonight, then I'm not going to be able to do much in the way of playing, am I? So I'm going to make sure that everything should be... that everything's okay. Okay. Snazzy versions of towns and settlements. That's kind of cool. I'll have to have a look into those at some point. Oh, jeez. I just clicked the frickin' hidden files button. And that is taking a while to do anything. Oh boy, that's not good. Yo. Oh, right, it's first load. Yeah, first load tends to take forever. So that I'm not overly surprised by at all. Alright, cool. Okay. I need to add a few pictures, don't I? I want to add like a couple of Yuki, a couple of Lazara. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add those to my list of things that I want to do. Oh well. Not a big deal. I can probably do that whilst I'm watching Critical Role tonight. Well, that's the thing. I kind of listen to it more as a podcast than watch it, so it's up in my right screen. I just have it there, playing away. And whenever there's something really interesting going on, then I'll probably look over and have a look. But the rest of the time, it's just like something interesting in the background, honestly. Alright, whilst I'm actually in solitude, which I am, I'm just currently... Well, I'm not at the second, I'm just using the... This is part of a mod called Carl of Mana. I was actually partially coming up with character outfit ideas, and this is one of them for a few screenshots I want to do in the future. I'm not 100% sure on whether I'm going to keep the... Here's the thing. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the sleeves, but I might see if I can find a way to cut down the under top that's underneath. But I might not. I don't know. Boy, am I glad that I changed those sound effect settings for the footsteps. Because I was modifying this one, which is the normal footsteps. The base game footsteps. But for some reason, I've got another footstep slider down here. Which is a bit confusing, I must admit, but hey ho. It's just the way that it seems to work. This is such a cool idea for the Ember Sky's outfit. But the only thing that I hate, as I said earlier, is the trying to retexture it. Trying to retexture it sucks. If I go TFC, which is free flow camera, it looks like a pretty serious gap between the red and the other colour, but it isn't at all. It's blended and it just, it's really hard to recolor it properly. And I kind of almost gave up earlier. So yeah, that's the only thing I can say that I disliked about modifying this outfit, or making this outfit more particularly. If I was going to stick with the original colours, then I don't think I would have had a problem, but This is me we're talking about. I don't do that. Oh well. Hello there, Kelsey Pluff. My bad. Welcome. Ah, thank you for the sub. Oh, physics issues. I just saw the necklace that my character's wearing clipping straight through the back of her neck, and I was just like, what? That's a bit weird. Yeah, such a good game. And the fact that you can mod it so damn heavily is insane. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Okay. Oh shit, I got a whole bunch of random items in my bag. Give me a second. Believe that I spawned a bunch in because I was going to do some screenshots. Then I got distracted, then here we are. And this guy's outfit is so cool, but it, as I say, pain in the ass to mod. Pain in the ass to... Sorry, not mod, tweak. Okay. Wait a minute. I think I have a way of making this work. I have an idea, and I need to at least try it. Luckily, I don't need to do anything major. Because I've got a whole bunch of old outfits that I made a long time ago. Now, for those wondering, I'm talking that I made them for personal use. The amount of times I've said this, but it is unfortunately true. I can't release any of these outfits just simply because they're like 4 or 5 mods or more, and getting full permissions for to upload them is a nightmare, and I would rather not deal with that said nightmare. Alright, so this is the old version that we're about to replace of my travelling mage outfit, but this is the vampire version. So what I'm thinking is this. I'll just do GT Mage Vamp, that's fine. Right. Let's try. I think I'm going to use the Chaos Runner pants because that'll work. $2K. Oh, wait a minute, that's just textures. Never mind. So we want that one. Pants. Oh god, and I'm gonna have to do, what is it? It's gonna be 2 and blue. Never do this. Just have a category and that's it. Like, have literally just put it in another folder and that's it. For anybody wanting to make mods in the future. You don't need to give it the color name as well. If you're feeling that way, just literally name the folder the color. Oh, not load. Never want to load when you've already done something. You want to add. Right, so what I'm going to do is Ember Skies. Ah, oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, let's do the skirt. Hit no. Alright, good. For those wondering what this weird body is, it's a... how do I describe it? It's a reference mesh. So the game will, by default, if you don't have one of these reference meshes, physics will just go all over the fucking place. It'll do crazy things. Whereas if you have something like this and you program it to not collide with that, it will hit against that. It will quote unquote hit against that or get to that position in its coding and then go, oh, I'm not supposed to be going through this. I'm supposed to be bouncing back. I tell you what, the most annoying thing about this outfit, don't get me wrong, I love it, is it's not just hooded in the texture files. It's hooded underscore base color. Whereas inside of the separate folder, it's just hooded. The entire name changes. And I'm just like, why? What's the point? That makes no sense. Ugh. People can be just weird sometimes. Alright. That technically doesn't need to be there, because I can just simply do this. Load reference, grab the body. Hey presto, it works. And this will act as that 3BA, because it's named the same. Right. I'm thinking, as this is going to be a mage outfit, well, we're going to want some sleeves just so that it doesn't look like your character's going to immediately freeze their ass off. You know, kind of bad idea if you're going to do that. Let's do... part of me was thinking maybe half armored, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to do that. Well, it's a vampire outfit. I might as well. Let's do the belt. Right. Okie dokie. Okay, fine. You're gonna be like that, are you? Sometimes it is genuinely just easier to expand it like this. Actually, you know what? Where is it? That one. I want the darker version. How am I going to do the sleeves? Am I going to go ooh. What's that new outfit? Not the new cosplay pack. Blur, 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 blur. Where the bloody hell is it? I actually can't remember the bloody name of it. Nope. Capricornia. Oh, that's because it's literally named that. Okay, cool. That's right. Don't need to do that. Or do I? Yeah, that'll probably be easy. Probably the jacket. Oh god, this is going to be a pain in my asshole. Okay, this part's relatively smooth. Good. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking, aren't I? Yes. Okay, cool. Rivets and straps. If I do that... Good, those are the only ones. Goodbye, they can go. Look at that quality up closeness, not great. Eh, oh well. I'll have to deal with it. Tell you what, making an outfit that's like asymmetrical like this, so you got like one sleeve, one bare arm, that kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong, it ends up looking cool, but sometimes you're just like, is that really worth it? Just because... Oh well, you know what? I'll try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Simple as that. Belt, dress, underwear, armband. let's try the armband. Yeah. That's good to you? Cool. Good to know. Yeah, just gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking. Yeah. That's what game devs do to keep the polygon count low. It's a disc that is basically inserted into the character's arm. I love how game dev stuff works. It's truly fascinating, but it's also kind of weird at the same time. Alright, do that. Okay, do that there, that's great. Do I want an undershirt of some sort? Not really, because it'd be more of a pain in the ass than I'd think it would be, knowing my luck. Yeah. I haven't modified this much, so if I go to... the original mod... Ooh. I'll put in shies instead of skies. LOL. Goobor. Oh, that goes over the top, does it? Oh my god, there's a shitload of parts to it. Like, that is all one piece. Correction, it's one NIF file, which can often mean 100 different pieces. So for an example, let's just say I just hide the Kosuke belt. No thanks, I choose mental health. So, no thank you, I'm not going to go for that. I am actually thinking though, as this is definitely a mage's outfit, I want to make it a little bit more fancy. So, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, let's do the map. Fucking hell. There we go. Right. Bib. Go to Art America. Itchy. Stop it. Where is it? Why not? I actually do need to play Elden Ring at some point. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because here's the thing. I have it on PC. But for some stupid ass reason, no matter how much I tweak the goddamn settings, I can't get decent frame rate with it. That game at all. So bullshit. And no, I'm not attempting to make excuses. Excuses just happened to land in my lap. Okay, that's all done. That is the wrong partition. That's virtual, doesn't really matter. This is the most annoying part, because it might look good in the editor, but the second you get in game, it's not going to show up properly because you're not going to have all these different partitions set up. Because bearing in mind this is body slot, so it's everything that is covering the body, basically. But the body includes everything from your ankles to down to your wrists and up to your neck. So that's everything, basically. And all of these have to be slot 32. Otherwise, they won't show up. It's just a really stupid, very annoying system that the game happens to have. Now, luckily, they got rid of this system in Fallout 4. But here's the thing. Games past Fallout 4 have been just kind of terrible, if I'm going to be honest. So those of us who want to actually play decent games still have to deal with the bullshit old system. Ooh, Cataclysm music. I believe this is from Cataclysm. World of Warcraft. For those wanting really cool armor sets, even if you don't want to play the game, I highly suggest you go on a website like Wowhead or something like that. And just have a look at the armor sets that come from that game. Some of them look so fucking epic. I mean, I'll of course have my own personal preferences, but a large amount of them look really sick. Top in, top out, Matt. Tell you what, out of all the WoW stuff, I really want, one of the ones that I really want to re-listen to is some of Legion music, because that was personally that was my favorite expansion. It was definitely the expansion that I had the most fun with in that game. And I was playing almost solo. I really was. I was just like, I didn't really care to play with a guild or a group. I just played on my own. Had a bit of fun. Okay, so that's the middle chunk. Alright, if we do... change that to slot to number 2. And let's change the cube map to Peacekeeper. Goes cube maps. There we go. That's that. So this one is the outer part. Is there a 3? I can't remember. Not for those. Okay, fine. Let's do it 2 again, but I'm going to use a different cube map. Grab that one from the America. There we go. That looks kind of cool. I'm kind of cool with that. Oh, geez, that is like overhanging like hell. It's these little the. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay, fine. Maybe I just make it so that. Oh, I can do that. That makes a bit more sense and looks a bit cooler. Adds a bit more layers to it. The back I think I'll just have to leave, unfortunately. There we go. Now I've added 4 new parts in, which means I need to partition those as well. Joy of joys. It's always that thing though, isn't it? It's the very simple things that are the most irritating. I'm still thinking that there should be something underneath this, but I'm not sure what. I'll leave it for the time being and I'll come back to it later if I think of something. Alright, everything should be partitioned properly now. Yep, that's done. I wish I could just hover over the item and it would tell me what partition it was. That would be useful. Okay, so this is going to be ghosts. Yep, Traveling Mage Vamp, and we're going to call it V2 because I don't want to delete the original. And it's going to be GT-Mage-Vamp. Cool. In the folder, Ghost Attire SE. If anybody wonders why it's SE, simple. I have a version for Fallout 4. And when I'm looking through folders in the future and I have either stopped playing Skyrim or something else, more than likely not going to be stopped playing Skyrim because I am a bit of a Skyrim addict. I'm not going to lie. I will actually know where the fuck it is. Although, to be honest, it's in the overwrite folder of a Sky, which is also within a Skyrim folder, so I should know what it is. Alright, cool. I'm going to try one more thing. Add. Should be control. I should use Control Shift O because That's another very quick way of doing it. Ronin. I am gonna try. What if I try Q3BA? No, I'd have to do a lot of tweaking to that, and I can't be fagged at this current point in time. Because I actually want to get in game. Right in. Don't want to do that. That's what we want to do. Just some underslaves to make it look a bit more interesting. Cool. And this, I'm going to change the texture. Let's do, what was it, 4? I believe? Or is it 5? Yes, it's 5. Agate's already slot 32. Yay! Alright, cool. That actually looks really sick. I'm really happy with that. Alright. Do a save. Beautiful. And now we go. Oh yeah, because of Mod Organizer being Mod Organizer, it's not going to like it. So yeah, this is the version that we're replacing, the old version. Which, not gonna lie, looks pretty cool still. And here's the VT. Uh-oh. We've got a body problem. That doesn't surprise me. We delete that body. Save it. Because this does work, actually, which is the funny thing. So there it is. And now, what we do is we load reference 3BA body. And I'm just going to be careful here. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't notice that. That's not supposed to be there. There we go. Just because I want to be careful, I'm going to conform it. Hit OK. They sort itself out. Okay, comes up with ready. Hit save. And now we should. Yep, we have a working outfit. Hey, perfect. I'm just going to have to get myself the Chaos Running boots because those are sick. They're kind of thigh-high boots, but they're like armoured. And they look really cool. And the nice thing about this outfit is it looks sufficiently magey that it's not like... it looks really well. It looks sufficiently magey, but it's also like not too heavy. Because I do find that even if it's just a cloth mage outfit, it still looks weird. Bro, why the fuck is my body broken? Calm the fuck on. You know what? Close and reopen it. See if it stops fucking up. Nope, body is still broken. Why? And by broken, literally like there's an entire front half of the chest missing. Whereas in here, it is fine. Really fucking dumb. Alright, now we save that. Close it. Reload it without the body in there. And now as I've closed it, it should just automatically work when I load a new 3BA into it. Save it. And reload it. Hey, look, it doesn't break. Woohoo! I don't have to deal with bullshit. Yay! That's a surprise. It's a funny thing, isn't it? I could literally... If I really wanted to, I could just ditch the lace and have it look even sluttier, but I'm not going to do that for the time being because I don't really care. Cool, process successful. Let's have a look at it in game. That's just stage 1. That's the crazy part. That's just stage 1. Oh, now you got to check it in game, make sure that it works. You know, all that bullshit. And people wonder why I get very mad of doing this. It's because bullshit is irritating, and Skyrim is full of it. What I might do, I'm not sure what I'm going to yet, but I might. There's this really cool item in another mod called Witchiness, where it's just quite simply a wrapped piece of cloth that crisscrosses across your character's arm all the way down into their hand. And I just love it. It looks really cool. I'm not sure whether I'm going to build it into the outfit, though. If I'm going to do this, I want to do it into, like, a set of gloves. Okay, I'm going to have to find it. Traveling. Now, yes, the current version is overpowered. Oh, hey look, frickin' physics ain't set up. Whoops. How did I know that that was going to happen? But hey, the outfit looks good. Just doing a range test. Just want to double check something though. I was doing a little bit of clipping down here. Okay, boobies are moving. Good to know. Oh, you're joking me. You're gonna do that to me? That's just fucking rude. The problem, for those who haven't noticed, is the outfit is stuck to size 0. I don't want that. So usually the way that you fix that is you should just have to conform it again. That should fix it. But I have no idea. Okay, let's try that. Save. Let's shrink in on there. Interesting. Should be fine now. I hope. Dear God, I hope. Oh, don't need that open. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find a different SMP necklace for this character. Which is unfortunate, but, you know. Maybe I should try making one at some point. That'd be interesting. Plus, but here's the thing. I've made necklaces in the past for my characters, but they're all static, and they don't budge. So my thought was, well, why don't I try making one that can move? And learn how to set up the SMP stuff. Which means that I need to figure out how to modify and set up .xml files. Fun! I'm going to have to come back into this again in a moment, so I do apologise for those who wanted purely gameplay. But, wrong stream. Oh, you're joking me. Oh, or is it? Let's see. Oh, it is working. Never mind. Right, I need to fix the little bits of boob clipping down here and here. But beyond that, honestly, that is simple as hell. Hello, close, please. Thank you. Right. That's all I need to do now. Let's wait for it to wake its lazy backside up because it's... I don't remember whether this is running on my hard drive or whether it's actually running on one of my solid state drives. I can't remember. There we go. So for those wondering, each and every last one of those little dots that you just saw, so if I turn it back on, is a vertice, which is basically how 3D modeling works. You're basically making a technically flat mesh and you're adding to it. That's better. And you're adding to it so many times that it looks like a curve. It isn't a curve, because if I turn on the wireframe mode, it's hundreds of tiny little straight lines. Hell, thousands if you want a higher quality. Computer quote-unquote curves, at least within the computer, are a lie. That's why you need things like anti-aliasing algorithms and that kind of stuff. Because if you've ever noticed, if you're playing an older game and you see these little jagged lines that go like this, they kind of zigzag down like that all the time. That's how the computer makes a diagonal line. It's also that phenomenon is also known as stair stepping, because it literally looks like a stair, the step of a stair. Alright, cool. I think we should be good. Hit build on it. And let's get the SMP working. This is the part that's actually kind of interesting. Meshes. Ugh. Don't be annoying. Armor, DD. And then we look for Amber Skies. And we look for the skirt. That's what we want. And this is where the XML file is. Now, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time when you're making a mashup, you're going to have to do this, but if you've got SMP in an outfit. So, moving parts that would normally be static. To put it in its most basic. So you just copy that. Paste it into there. Oops. Paste it into there. Save it. Make sure that there's no other XML files, because you cannot have more than one per 3D model. Which is unfortunate, but it's just how it works. You don't need to save the original file, because it will keep the attachments that it originally came with. Right, now that that's all done, we should have a fully working outfit. Hopefully. And if you don't have a working outfit, you just groan loudly and figure out a way to fix it. At least that's the way that I tend to work. I find that I cannot carry on without groaning loudly in that situation. It just really irritates me enough where I just have to exclaim it somehow. Whether that be a loud, rude word or just a normal Grunt or groan like an animal. But yeah, some of these little glitches that you end up with are just... Oh, they're so irritating. Sometimes just sat there for hours going, how the fuck did this break? And the thing with, if you're doing like proper programming where you're actually writing code and all that kind of stuff, you get one thing out, like one character wrong, it'll either function in a really weird way called malfunctioning, or it just won't function at all. So for those wondering, that's one of the reasons why it takes so long to build a game. Or hell, an operating system. And the other big reason is companies are made up of a lot of people, and some people learn how to code in a different way to others. So that can cause issues too. Alrighty. Very nice. Lazara's outfit is working very nice. I'm very happy with it. Might need to do some tweaking to it at some point, but for the time being, I'm quite happy with it. I don't think I'm going to stick with it. Just come a long way from wearing just fur and clothing and hunting. I've actually got her some decent gear. She's actually able to fight properly. Oh yeah. Gonna set it up so that my sword is actually my number one. I currently still have my bow as my number two. Because, for those who don't know, when it comes to Skyrim, you run out of magicka stupidly quickly. Like, I have stacked up to 600-700 magicka on a character, and I can burn through it in a matter of seconds. As I'm sure most of you know. But I am just saying this for the people who do sometimes stumble across my stream and have either never played Skyrim before, or they have played it in the past and haven't played it in a long time. Alright. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to train my magical abilities. And the best way to do that without paying for them is to go out and beat the crap out of things. Yeah, maybe I should have left the arms bare so that I could use long gloves. Yeah, that might be a tweak that I make to the outfit at some point. Oh yeah, I've got Dagger of Samachus, Break of Dawn, Bounty from... Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Wow. Okay, fine. I'm actually going to find Orin and tell him that he's put me on a wild goose chase. Yeah, he's upstairs.
How can I help?
I'm having trouble locating the artifact.
Oh, in the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into.
Search the mind of a madman for an artifact known as Jig-like sword. You're joking me. You you want me to go and do the Sheer Gorath quest to get a weapon? Okay, fine. I'm in Solitude, I might as well. Just gonna do a double check because interesting. My body shape presets are not working. Well, that is unfortunate. I will have to look into that. Oh, shit. For some reason, my OBS is not triggering my Discord to mute itself, which is really weird and kind of annoying at the same time. All right. Different outfit. And it works. What the fuck? That's dumb. I go for my absolutely most ridiculous body. Works fine. Normal body. Works fine. It's almost as if the game wants me to use the slutty version. I mean, I don't mind using the slutty version, but, you know.
Master has abandoned me, abandoned his people. Nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years. Won't you please help?
How can I find your master?
Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as the Jarl. No, no. Such people are lonely. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bone. It's very important. No entering Pelagius's wing without that.
A hip bone?
So you need me to bring him back?
Yes, but don't try to use force. He's far too mighty. He'd crush you like a clay doll or drop you from the sky. or simply eat your brain right up. Oh, but he probably won't do those things to you. Probably. Just remind him to come home, and there'll be no fighting or unpleasantness. Probably. He's just a little confused at the moment, is all. Knowing my master, he may very well reward you for bringing him to his senses.
How can I get to your master?
He stays in the Pelagius wing of the Blue Palace. The doors are locked, and only Falk Firebeard can grant entry. But I hear the maids, Una and Ernie, know how to enter it for cleaning. Surely they could help for such an important matter.
Who is your master?
He is a great man, but one rarely praised. He rules twin empires that span the length and breadth of our minds. All know him, but few can name him. But he has forbidden me from saying his name. He says it distracts him, and woe to those who draw his ire. But you will know him when you see him. He's the one who made me like this.
What do you need?
Without his guidance, our homeland is falling apart. Oh, but I'm sure he'll repay you when he comes to his senses. His favor is a powerful, powerful thing, and so very worth any inconveniences.
Fuck it, let's do it. It's crazy to me that how much of Skyrim is actually just hollow areas that you could easily slip something like this into. This is part of the Blue Palace Terrace mod. And it means that you don't actually have to go into the Blue Palace to get to the new terrace, which is just out here. It's really cool, actually. I really like it. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to just warn you guys that the frame rate in it's the Fiat one, thought so. Alright, that's good to know. So we've only got the Mage Light and the Firebolt staffs. Good. So yeah, the frame rate's not brilliant in the Palace. Is unfortunate, but it's just the way it is.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Let's swap to my other outfit for the time being.
We'll immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying is suggesting nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, young Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the
Oh
cave,
boy.
Wild Hunters.
Alright, little botling, disappear. Thank you very much. Sorry about that, folks. Bots are an unfortunate little menace.
It's easy. You're dismissed. skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something?
I hear you're looking for some help with Wolfskull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going.
I hear you're looking for some help.
But if you want to clear out the cave,
Shit.
that was over
I need to get
500
into the
years
Pelagius
ago. Not absolutely not. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
Steward, I will need the following
Do you
reagents
have
for my
business with the
studies.
court?
Please see to that.
Miss Stentor, these are quite expensive. I trust you know how limited the Hold's funds are at this time.
Yes, and I'm also aware of how necessary my donations and goods have been in the city's defense. My experiments will pass.
Very well.
Sorry, folk.
I suspect the greatest interest.
And I've seen laws
Perfect. This is just what I needed. What do you want?
I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there.
Now, if you'll excuse me, my work.
What do you think you're
I
doing?
need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Not in your life. It's dangerous in there. And Falk doesn't even like me and Ernie going in every year to clean out this... If Ernie...
Mess anything up while you're here.
Doesn't have it. Doesn't have it. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to lockpick my ass in there. Or I could do what Oh, it's already asked me to do and ask later. Oh. Let's go and clear out Wolfskull Cave first. Because as I've checked their pockets, and they do not happen to have what I need. I could use that. I made a whole bunch of different outfits fitting different themes. Fuck it, let's use this one. Only thing I'm concerned about with these is potential issues of like clipping. I'll try it. Oh, and they're fine. More or less. Had to fix this a lot recently, unfortunately. Because for some reason, Jerry just disappears. But, once I just move him to the right area, everything's fine. It's really weird. Now, do I go and do Meridia's quest first and then do Wolf Skull? It might make Wolf Skull easier, actually, now that I think about it. But Meridia's quest might actually be harder. Well, the game's already decided to kick me out. I'm a bit rude, but I guess it has its reasons. Fucking game, bro. I might actually consider trying a different mage robe, though, when it comes to the outfit for this character. I have some ideas to do something that's a bit more rough and ready, but I'm not sure whether I actually want to start working on that yet, as we did do that earlier. You know what? I am going to have a double check of something. There's something that I actually want to do to the enchantment system in Skyrim at some point. This one I think I'm just going to have to rebuild, unfortunately. As much as I like it. If it's going to act like that and have those kind of issues, I don't care. It's just going to get rebuilt and reset up. Oh yeah, the old Wild Elf outfit. Yeah, I can have a quick redesign of that. Shouldn't take too long. I actually want to do this. I actually want to make this one a bit more worthy of being called a Wild Elf outfit. I think what I'm going to do, though, I'm going to have to turn off the textures for this, unfortunately. Just because, you know, naked body and all that crap. Oh, wait a minute, I can just turn off that. And just... Maybe not. Bodysuit, fur. Yeah, get rid of that. I still want to use one of Dee Dee's outfits as part of this, though. So there's a Vergi Sigrun Silver Fox armor, which looks awesome. And laid at the top. Add in the corset. Now that I've done that, I can import. So the cool thing about this is I can import NIF files, which are the 3D models that Skyrim recognizes. So if I go into my meshes, which is... They're not mine, technically. They're just ones that I've used for mashups in the past. Well, not technically. They're just not mine. It's one of those high top ones, isn't it? Oh. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Or I stop being an idiot and just have it so that it's over the top of the corset. Because a corset is technically supposed to be an undergarment. That's fine. Sweet. Alright, so... Oh yeah, the upper we're going to get rid of now, because we don't want it. I'm actually going to recolor this one at some point, because I want different versions. But for the time being, it's fine. So what I'm going to do is similar to the Almahan outfit that I had, that you guys saw earlier. The one that my character was wearing. I'm going to get rid of all the extra parts that I don't need. Do that. And then do Control I, which is invert. Delete these vertices. Actually, maybe I make that so that it fits inside. Yeah, that probably works a bit better. Only reason it's like this is I do have a body. You can see it here. It's only like this because I just haven't gotten a set of trousers or something like this for the outfit just yet. And I don't want to show off a half-naked female body. Now, what am I going to do for a skirt? Because I know that I want a skirt on this outfit. Well, actually, if I have a skirt, I can't put SMP physics on the hood. And that's just going to look weird without the hood. Yeah, I should have deleted everything just to start over, but I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn that back on for just a moment so that I can go to this. And adjust it. Yeah, let's use the Chaos Runner. Oh, what do you call it? Pants. That's the one. As I'm English, I don't call them pants, I call them trousers. So, do I want this? Thinking ahead. Do I want a short skirt or do I want an open front skirt? I might do open front for practicality because if I'm even going to be doing a little bit of sneaking on this character, I kind of want that. Oops. Yeah, that should be fine. I think I'll try the Odd X one. It'll probably be the best one. Daughters of Demetresk. That one. You want that? No, you want that. That one. No. And we want the SMP skirt. Now the UMPB body I don't need to see. What I could do is try moving the skirt down a bit. And then just resizing it a bit. So I find that it works better if you resize rather than adjust the meshes, because I've had problems with it in the past where it will freak out because you tweak the meshes too much. And I really don't want that to happen all the time. The only issue with doing this is I'm going to have to put a belt on over the top of it just to make it look like it actually should stay up. Luckily, if I go to import, meshes, Carnarvon, Magecore belt, yeah, I almost have something for everything when it comes to this. It's what comes from modding for as long as I have. Okay, so we want to grab all of that. Oh, not that. And conform it because they're all imported items. Because if you don't conform it, it will stay at a specific size and it won't adjust like most body parts do. Like clothing does in the real world. Because even with most clothing where it doesn't have much stretch, it has some. There we go. So yeah, new version of the Wild Elf outfit. And barely took me any time at all. I actually kind of like it. It looks kind of cool. Do I want to add anything else to it? Not currently. The main reason I don't want to add anything to it is simply because outfits like this that aren't like labeled as a mage outfit, a fighter outfit, that kind of stuff, I want them to be usable by almost any character that just puts this outfit on. So it's kind of more of a generalized outfit. If I was going to put this into my game right now by like Speed or any other item distribution mod, I'd want to give it to female wood elves. Because, you know, wild elf is another name for wood elf. So if I'm actually gonna slightly tighten up the corset by just shrinking it a little bit. Ooh. I see a bit of clipping. Actually, I don't think I need to do that. Simply because it might clip into the body when I go out to build it in a moment. I think we're good. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You're slot 32. Thank fuck for that. Corset, you're slot 45. I thought there'd be something different. So I was saying about how these things work in game earlier. for an example, if I built, just literally put this in the game without tweaking any of the partitions, it would look like this. Which, don't get me wrong, looks fine, but it doesn't have the corset, which is a part of the outfit. But that's what would happen. So now just imagine that happened into a skirt. Yeah. That's not going to look great. Oh, God. Alright. Saved. Great. We can close that. We can do that. I was never a massive fan of the original Wild Elf outfit, so the fact that I'm actually replacing it is a good thing. Now, don't worry about this white body with the no image face. That's the collision body, as I've talked about in the past. It's just how the game recognizes I shouldn't go beyond this point. Well, I can't go beyond this point because, you know, it's a computer. It works in binary. It works in can do this, can't do that. Alright, process successful, beautiful. Now all I need to do, actually I don't need that open. Oops. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit F5 to get that up. Going to open those two up. Ooh, I can use the Thieves Guild outfit for that because here's the thing. Is using the same skirt. Just with a different top and a bunch of other things. So what we want to do is we want to block copy. As always, block paste, save it. Just so you don't have to come back to it afterwards. Paste, save it, close, hit no to that. And hey presto, it's all done. Right, I'm actually going to quickly see how this looks on our character. I did do the pants, didn't I? Oh god, that would be hilarious. Oh god. I have a feeling I didn't do the pants. Oh well. If necessary, I'll have to swap back to a different outfit. Should I tell you what? Don't do this to me again, mod organizer, you pain in my ass. Why are you being so slow these days? Maybe I need to move WoW off of the disc. That's probably it. Oopsie poopsie. I have far too much shit on one drive. Yeah, that happens. Yes, I know, you're being annoying. Okay. Skyrim. Oops. You're not going to load. Stop it. Good. That was my bad. I opened two things at once. I was probably setting itself up to run. Not good. Not good practice. Oh yeah, the drive that almost follows the... That was a bad idea, and a Blizzard Entertainment file is 130 gigs in this case. Although, to be honest, that's because I've got Diablo 3, a tiny weeny little bit of Diablo 4, and full World of Warcraft. Yeah. Alright. Let's do a double check. We aren't going to build anything, but we are going to double check that everything is partitioned properly. Please say I didn't fuck it up. Pants. I fucked it up. Lol. Well, wouldn't be a me stream if I didn't mess something up. I even went through and checked things, for God's sake. Ugh, bruh. Now, this wouldn't be such a big deal, but every time I have to rebuild this outfit, the skirt is going to go static again, and I don't want that to happen. Hit build. Cool. Oh, wrong button. Open the Thieves Guild garb. Refresh this just in case. And do the same thing again. Good, there's not another version of it. Should be good. Okay. I tell you what, retexturing that outfit is going to be easier than retexturing that bloody Ember Skies one. Which is good. Oh, at least I don't have that to worry about. That skirt is really nice, but it's just, oh, it's just pain trying to change the colour of it. As I've said before, there's no border to it, so like there's no like solid one colour line going between the red and the gold. So it's kind of almost slightly merged into it, which means that recoloring it just looks really tatty. Like if you zoom in close enough, and close enough is actually fairly still pretty far out still, which means that it's really quite noticeable. You just have jagged edges all over the place and you're just like, oh, that looks horrible. It happens, unfortunately. You can't really do much about it unless you like redo the entire texture file, which unfortunately my thing is I don't have the skill to do that, so because I haven't worked on the skill to do that. And because working on the skill to do that requires a shitload of patience, and I must admit I'm not a massively patient individual. I might have to go out and do my shopping tomorrow. How many more of these have I got left? Don't remember how many I've drank today. Probably too many, knowing me. I can't think of how many I've had. Usually, if you don't know how many you've had, you probably had too many. Oh yeah, I need to grab the wild elf one, don't I? There we go. Working skirt. Beautiful. Swap over to those. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to do the 198B9 thing again. Oh yeah, and this stupid ass gate. Disable it because it interferes with the guards.
You might want to rethink that.
Okay, can I leave the bloody city? Would be nice. I do need to have a look into why some of these crashes keep happening, but sometimes it's just quite literally Skyrim being an idiot. And trying to do one too many things at once. Where was it? Are you kidding me? Are you going to try and tell me to kill a bunny? Fine. Bound rapier and elemental flare? I'm sorry, what? Nom. And a hairbout. Cool.
Come along, no more stops. We need to find our way to solitude.
Nope. I'm not gonna be naughty. As much as it's tempting. Oh yeah, wait a minute. What did I get? Rapier. I am gonna check something. I have a feeling that you guys can hear that equipping and unequipping sound. I think MCM kick is being stupid. So I'm going to uninstall it. Because I haven't had it installed in the past and I have had no issues. And that has only just started happening. So getting rid of it. I mean, it could be dynamic grip. I have no idea. I need to look into that. For some reason, the dynamic grip mod does not want to do anything for me at the moment. It's just like the effect works, like, you know, the weapon works. Like, you can equip a shield with a two-handed sword, but you can't use the button to switch between grips. And it's really weird. For some stupid reason, the MCM just doesn't pop up. So I can't adjust the keybinds or anything like that to make sure that the mod's working. Which is dumb as a brick. I mean, what I may have to try is just uninstall Dynamic Grip completely for the time being. Go like a few days, maybe a week without it. And then reinstall it and see if that fixes it. No idea. I can't remember whether it was before or after I installed BFCO. That it stopped working. I think it was before. I'll have to have a look into it. Oh, and that just flat out crashed. Without loading into the game. Okay, let's do a quick loot. Swear to God, if my game's become dependent on MCM Kicker just because I installed it, I'm going to be pissed. Alright, let's check my plugins. How's everything doing? Everything's fine. Got a few that have gone into weird places that I didn't expect, but... Huh. Odd. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just leave them. Leave them where they are. As long as they're in remotely the right place, I don't overly care. It's funny, isn't it? Everyone says to put Lux at the very bottom of your load order. For the longest time, I haven't been able to move Lux beyond a certain point, and it just sits there, and I'm like, well, it's as far down the load order as I can get it, so... I've just dealt with any lighting glitches that I've ever had. Which sometimes is all you can do. I need to test something with OBS in a little bit. I do apologise, folks. I've been using one setup for quite a while, and now I'm using Stream Elements instead of the old one that I was using. And I haven't fully got it set up. I got it working enough for me to like stream normally, but there's still a few small things that I need to make sure that work. Oh, wait a minute. I got up to that point. Fuck's sake, am I going to have to... Oh, I hope not. I'll be almost tempted to do what I did with... Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? How far back? Quite far. Shalador's maze far. Oh, fuck my life. I'm gonna have to quickly look into something. Give me a moment, folks. Skyrim odd equip and unequip. Sounds every seconds. Oh my god, why can't these auto moderator things fuck off? Mine didn't seem to be fast. It was every 5 to 10 seconds sometimes. Other than research and synthesis, thanks. Oh, wait a minute. Solve seemed to be my first mod pack from Dragonborn Speaks Naturally. Weird. I'm going to try removing dynamic grip. Which means that I'm also going to have to run the Nemesis patch, but oh well, not a big deal. Where is it? Oh, good. Looks like it's already removed itself. Good to know. That was weird. My audio just went out for like half a second. Better not be about bloody headphones. I've had issues with these headphones recently. They just died almost all of a sudden. Oh no, it might have been Nemesis running in the background. Yeah, because Nemesis can be really taxing on the CPU. Right, okay, let's try that. I'll put the kicker mod back in. And if it can run without dynamic grip, great. But if it can't, then I'm kind of shit out of luck. I either need to go and install the old version again, or I don't know, honestly. Or start again, which would suck ass. I really don't want to have to do that. Thing is, I'd have to completely start again. I'd have to make the my little face weaver character again, which is a, for those who don't know, it's a way for me to skip a bunch of like MCM setup and all that lot whenever I make a new character. I'm still right at the beginning, right before I customize the character, so it doesn't matter. whether I change that character, because there's nothing to it. It's just literally a character a couple of seconds after starting the game. Scrap. I think I need another one. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, dynamic grip is removed. Great. Let's hope that this fixes that annoying equip and unequip sound. Yep, seems to have disappeared. What a random dickhead. Oh, he's got ring mail braces. That'd be nice. Hey, I have something that might actually match the outfit. Surprising. Drop the pair of you. Now, do I want to do Meridia's quest first, or do I want to do the cave first? I'll do the cave first. Simply because the Dawnbreaker quest is no slouch when it comes to damage. It's actually kind of scary in some cases. It's just like, oh, you're gonna get screwed. Although I must admit, I did remove the undead mod that I used to be using, so it's not as bad. Although I removed it because it was just not working properly anymore, so I just decided, you know what? Fine, I won't use you anymore. Whoops. I think KH is like... It's because I've still got the Green Pact thing on, just so I can finish that quest.
You're pathetic. Mercy. You think you stand a chance?
You were asking for mercy, Leo, cheeky. Oh, bollocks. Oh, great. Oh, I am not in a good way. That's not good. I need to use Vampiric Drain. Like a lot. Because at this stage of vampirism, the only thing that can heal you is Vampiric Drain. Oh, hey, look, I died. God fucking damn it. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. That is so stupid.
Wolf Queen, hear our call and awaken. We summon Fatima. We summon Fatima. Long have you slept the dreamless sleep of death, Fatima. No longer. Hear us, Wolf Queen. We summon you. We summon Fatima.
Ooh, I don't have any of my vampire abilities on tap, do I? That was stupid. Blood Revel, Children of the Night, Flare Wind, Obfuscate. I gotta admit, these undead actually look so much cooler when they're like wearing hoods and that kind of stuff, because they actually look like they're undead adventurers. Gotcha. Ooh. Bunch of necrotic magic. Very cool. Oh shit.
Something is wrong. There is an intruder.
Oh shit, I amputated her legs. Whoops. I think I supposedly removed his head. But for some reason that did not work. Oh, that sucks. I don't have my undead doggy anymore. Because one of the things that was really cool in Mihail's Undead Pack was skinned hounds, which are a form of undead dog, basically, that you can summon. And one of the places where you can get the books is in Necromancer Caves. And this is like one of the first Necromancer Caves that you'll enter. That's if you're making a beeline to Solitude. Like, intentionally enter rather than like ones that you just run into randomly off the path. Kind of funny getting the bound rapier though. Because I was literally just switching over to that on Yuki. But yeah, this outfit's actually working really well. I'm quite happy with it. I, of course, have the dual daggers set up. Ah, Dragonling. I believe that's another of Mihail's mods. The Dragonlings. They are really interesting little mobs. I don't remember whether... I don't know whether you guys would know this or have noticed it, but I went on a bit of a look a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month. And I found this mod that adds in like baby dragons that you can find and tame. They're so cute. Like, actually, I think it was on the front page at one point. For one point, I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was so cute. It was. They were kind of cartoony though. They were kind of like a Spyro character. For those of you who played that game back in the day, oh, maybe I need to get that as one of my other games that I get for emulation. I also kind of want to go through one of the old Ratchet and Clank games because I had one of them on PS2. I don't know whether I still have it. might do those as like some of my retro games that I play. Because I am really... I literally have the emulator downloaded so I can play them. And I'd love to play those on stream at some point. If you guys are interested. Ah, yes, the Bloodworm Helm. Necromantic Helmet of Manamako, the Worm King. Provides level scaled bonuses to Conjuration as well as summon Skeletal Guardian ability. Part of me genuinely wants to take this and like add a hood to it. Just to make it look cooler. Yeah, I'll come back to the Dawnbreaker quest later. Simply because I don't think I've got the power to take down the Lich guy. I believe that's what that guy was trying to do with it. The Meridia's artifact, Dawnbreaker though. I believe that he was basically trying to turn it into like his phylactery almost. $9,000 currently.
Not only that, but these Nords have no love for us. They look upon us and see only thieves and smugglers.
It is a pity, but it cannot be helped. Perhaps if we continue to show that we can be trusted, they will open their cities to our caravans.
I wish that I had your optimism.
The wind blows bitter cold in this place.
I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you?
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
He's got a few things. Some nice enchanted gear, good. A few fishing maps. Ooh. Moon Monk's robes, possibly. I'd like it if he sold Moon Monk's robes, though. Doesn't matter how expensive they are, but it would be nice if he sold them.
May your road lead you to warm sands. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
But I love this kind of extension to the tent. Dear God, dude, I'm genuinely surprised that you have that username on YouTube. I'll tell you what. I know this was your choice. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, why the hell? Give me a moment, folks. Oh, for fuck's sake. YouTube. Stop it. I'm sorry, but I'm going to remove that guy from the channel. Simply because his username is disgusting. I know. Sounds petty. But I think that you should not be able to have that kind of username.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that outfit.
So what should I wear to the Blue Palace?
If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Sounds easy enough. I'll do it.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Remember Radiant Raymond?
There we go. Yeah, I apologize to anybody who thinks that I'm being weird or anything like that, but tough. If you've got a disgusting username, I'm gonna ban your ass until you fix it. Now, here's the thing. If someone just decided, you know what, I'm just going to change... Yeah, I was being an idiot when I got that username. And renames themselves to something that's not like that. I will happily unban you. But until then, you're going to stay banned. Simple as that. Shit. I am going to have to sort out my vampirism because otherwise I am going to end up killing for no reason. Or dying for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but for a reason that is annoying. Wait a minute, what the? Give me a second, what was that? That sounds about right. I might actually remove that mod though. I've got a mod that basically gives guards crossbows, which is cool, but it doesn't seem to be working properly. It seems to be like on dead guards, it seems to be spawning a bow and crossbow bolts. That doesn't work. There you are. Too powerful. Shit. I have to wait until nighttime. Poo. Or, you know. maybe go into the guards barracks and see if I can find a sleepy one. Never mind, there's one guarding them.
He'd be insane to try.
Yeah, I need to boost my illusion level, because otherwise it's going to be really hard to feed on guards or other people. I mean, I could leave it so that I'm feeding purely on bandits, but
You've returned. Good. What did you find at
Some
Wolfskull
necromancers
Cave?
were attempting to summon and bind Patena.
Portena herself? Please tell me
I
you stopped
interrupted
them.
their ritual. It's done.
You've done a larger service to the realm than you could possibly know. A resurrected Portena. I shudder at the thought. It's good to see you again. Anytime, friend.
And now there's talk of bloody dragons.
My dear Brylan, barring any fancy and folly, the good people of Haffinger are surely capable of dealing with the odd highwayman or stray dog.
Steward, I have an idea that might help to bolster the morale of our people in this difficult time. As you know, Solitude's coffers are much depleted by the war efforts. Thane Erica, you have a strong head.
there it is.
What do you suggest?
This is an unfortunate but unavoidable ebb in revenue. As long as we continue to support the Empire, our sacrifices will be well rewarded.
Listen to you, speaking of sacrifice. You've never gone hungry a day in your life, Erica.
And what would my impetuous Thane Bryling suggest instead?
Simple. Let the Empire fight its own war, with its own funds, and without hijacking our supplies and soldiers. Let Haffinger rebuild.
My lady, surely you're not that naive. Such foolishness would only lead us to defenseless. Rebels would storm the palace in an afternoon.
There's something personal I was hoping you would do for me.
What can I do for you, Jarl?
Falk told me what you did for us at Wolfskull Cave. He says you're someone we can trust. As you may know, Talos worship is outlawed in the Empire. When we buried my husband, I made offerings to all the gods, except Talos. I would like you to take an item of his, a war horn handed down from his father, and place it at a shrine of Talos.
I would be honored to help.
Thank you. It would mean a lot to me.
Awesome. This outfit's fantastic for if you want to do like screenshots with it, but moving in it, holy shit. It's considerably lighter weight than it probably should be. Should technically be much heavier weight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I imply that you knew purposes other than war business? You must forgive me.
Hold your tongue, wizard, or you're likely to lose it.
I should very much like to see you try it first. Stop it, both of you. You're acting like children.
Hello, friend.
I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Absolutely not. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away.
Falk, you know I'll be careful.
I'll make an exception for you, but do not bring anything out when you leave. Too many dark deeds has transpired in those halls.
I'm going to extend the stream a little bit. Because we can get in there and talk to a certain Lord of... what was it? Madness? Something along those lines.
Steward, when is my appointment to meet with General Tullius? There are some issues we must speak about.
I'm afraid he's had to reschedule, my grace. By all accounts,
Don't know why I'm not wearing the diadem, but okay. Weird.
Again? We can't simply cancel an appointment with the Jarl. He serves in my capital city.
I'm afraid he can't. His authority
Oh.
comes from the Emperor.
I haven't put those on again.
He uses all of Hildegard's resources.
Oh yeah, I don't know if... I think I did mention it yesterday, but I installed a mod that allows me to actually access the crates. Kind of surprised that Bethesda didn't allow you to access these things in the with the base game. I do think that's kind of weird. Ooh. Purple butterfly in a jar. Take that. Ooh, ray zombie. I am a vampire mage, so wouldn't be a bad idea. Is there any way through that? I wonder. Well, that's unfortunate. What have we got? Torches, novice herd. Perilous path. Ooh, nice. Love's Rose of Destruction and Alteration. That must have been one of the mods. Some leather strips. Oh. Oh. Not sure if I should be getting into there. Aha. Crackle and... oh, some earrings. Nice. Yeah, sorry, Falk, but it was too shiny. I wanted to keep it. Yeah.
Marty! Oh, I couldn't. It goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Nate.
Fine clothes, fine boots, fine hat. There it is. Fucking hell. Let's get rid of that damn thing. Remove item. C. EE84, I think that is. There we go.
Detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself. My dear, sweet, homicidal. Saint Pelagius? What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old. You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that one. But he turned into a dragon god. And that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well, then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two.
Wait, where are we?
Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time?
Who were you talking to?
Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, this was his fault. He forbade death. That's right, death outlawed.
I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know. A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are the favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little too. But seriously, it's a message.
I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Were you now? By who? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Is it Molag? No. Little Tim, the Toymaker's son, huh? Oh? King Lysandes? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley, the talking grapefruit from Passwall. Wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. I ruined the surprise. But more to the point. Tiny, puny, expendable little mortal. Actually think you can convince me to leave. Because that's crazy. You do realize who you're dealing with.
All I know is that your people need you to return.
Oh, I love it.
I do apologize. It's just that I find myself suddenly and irrevocably bored. I mean,
Oh, God.
before Sheogorath himself, Daedric Prince of Madness. And all you deem fit to do is deliver a message? How sad.
So, does that mean you'll leave or not?
Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right. I'm done. Holiday complete.
Time to return to the humdrum daily. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that.
Okay, what's the catch?
Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the solitary botanical gardens. Any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure. Or you could use the Wabachak! Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
Well, there is that. True. Cool.
Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone.
Oh, is this the arena one?
The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabajak to defeat the enemy, while they do the same.
Move it, you stupid machine.
Your creature doesn't appear to be faring any better than before. We think trade is off.
I honestly can't remember how this was supposed to work, but... I hope this quest isn't bugged. That would suck.
Aha! I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
I wish I'd fed beforehand. Oh well, I didn't.
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance.
I knew it. Like the bite of a flea.
This is let's fall down and clear it out, I guess.
What was that? Never should have come here, actually. Someone there?
Time to end this little game.
What was that?
You seem to be having a small problem. Or perhaps it's a big problem. Maybe if you shrunk the whole thing down a little first.
Time to end this little game. Yeah.
Someone there?
And the game decided to crash. God fucking damn it. Oh, you're joking me. You know what? I'm gonna go off and make sure that this character's fed and then try again. That's so annoying, that bloody way sale thing. I really don't like it. Yeah. Is it actually going to load, or is it just going to be... Oh, no, it's good. Sometimes I genuinely can't tell. I'm just like, what's going on? Alright, yeah, before I carry on down here... Let's find some poor idiot to snack on, and then... we can carry on.
Hey, I'd ask you to magic me.
Shit. Protected NPC. Which means that I can't bite him. And he's too powerful. God damn it. Right. Sorry, bud, but you're a god. You're unfortunately expendable. Crap, just gonna stash some gear because reasons. Couple of really expensive items that I don't care about. Tell you what. Okay. Now that I'm a fully fed vampire, hopefully I don't need to worry about anything else. Oh god, game, what are you fucking doing? Aside from having a hissy fit. Oh my god, really? Oh, move it. Great. I think I might have a bigger problem to deal with, unfortunately. You're up. I've had a bit of a weird glitch just pop up. Like, I go into this area, which is part of a mod, and none of the doors exist. See? Nothing. I have a feeling that a mod or something is usually due to lighting mods that need a patch. Yeah. Maybe I need to move my patches around a bit. Good, I don't have a ton that are all over the fucking place, which is good to know. What are you doing, mod organizer? You're being useless. Blue Palace Terrace. Interesting. Weird. Okay, fine. Hopefully now that I've moved those down, we should be alright. Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to see if I can speedrun that Sheer quest, and then we can... Then I will probably log off almost immediately. Because it's actually getting kind of late to my time. Normally I'm not streaming this late. But oh well. Fair enough. It's almost midnight here. Yep, lighting mode being a little weird. All right. Hey, there we go. Okay.
Oh, I couldn't. Goes.
Nope. That's not right. There we go.
I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself. A dear sweet... How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade.
I'm here to deliver a message.
Really? Oh! But seriously, what's the message?
I was asked to retrieve you from your vacation.
Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with. See you, Gordon.
So, does that mean you'll leave or
Daedric
not?
Prince of Madness. Now that's the You have to find the way out first. Care to take a look around? Welcome. The Wabatak! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you?
That was funny as hell. That sword just showing up and say,
Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining.
tiny little butter
You
knife.
might find it less so. You see, Pelagius's mother was, well, the same. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a second. That woman wielded fear like a cleaver. Or did she wield a cleaver and make people afraid? I never get that part right. Oh, but she taught her son well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. Aha! I thought you'd never figure it out. With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out, sort of. And we're that much closer to home.
Alright, do a quick save here, just in case.
Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. Here we go! The self-loathing enhances Pelagius's anger. Ah, but his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone else.
Awesome. Well, that was easy. Let's do another quick save, just in case.
You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent.
Nope. Come on, game. Are you supposed to spawn something else in? You're joking me. Oh, here we go.
Well, now that's something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
All right, that's it.
I have a saying. I'm not going to feel what you have to like. Or something like that.
I've done it. I've fixed Pelagius' mind.
Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash or an arrow in the face. But no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. You're free to go. have been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now. And if you ever find yourself up in New Sheo, do look me up. We can share a strawberry tart. Ah, ta-ta!
Ah, gotta love Sheogorath. Fantastic. No. Not for the time being. Thank you very much. The Shrine of Sheogorath is a lump of cheese. Of course it is. Oh, I love it. Ooh, poison resistance necklace. So found thieves. Okay, cool. Okay, that went zooming off at a ridiculous rate of knots. Fine. Right. Okie dokie then. Alright. That is going to be it for tonight, folks. So, thanks very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already. Like and subscribe and all that stuff over on YouTube. And yeah. Next stream is going to be Friday, as tomorrow is one of my 2 days off. So yeah. Hope to see you guys on Friday. Going to be doing a bit more of probably this character. Maybe the other... Maybe Yuki, my other character? Don't know yet. I'll let you guys know. So yeah. Good night. Stay safe. Have fun. I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.